Hey guys, in this video I'll be reviewing the X-Men Hong 5x5 with Ray Bai. So I'll let him go first, and then I will give my opinion after he does.
Hey, it's Ray here. Out of the box, the Hong was trash. The turning was super dry and sluggish, but still managed to have a popping problem. I struggled to get sub 1 times. I tried a bunch of lube combinations that didn't improve the situation. The cube seemed to be slow and not well put together no matter what I did. The next day, I was informed that X-Man lube is extremely bad and should be wiped out as soon as possible. So that's exactly what I did. After thoroughly washing the pieces to get it as clean and dry as possible, I proceeded to lube the core with weight 5 and the pieces with fast silicone lube and stardust. After doing this, the cube became much better. After breaking it in for 100 solves or so, the outer layers became very smooth and easy to turn. The inner layers still feel sluggish, but at least have a nice feeling. One short-term solution I found was to add 2 drops of stardust in the inner tracks of the cube, rather than the surface of the pieces farther away from the core. Overall, I think this is a good 5x5, but not as good as the Valk. While a smaller size of the Hong makes it easy to do lots of solves on, I found my hands less tired using the Valk, which is less wobbly, more stable, and faster than the Hong. Given the pretty large price tag, I only recommend this cube if 5x5 is one of your main events and you're not satisfied with a Valk, MGC, or AoChuang WRM. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.
Out of the box, the Hong was really bad. I struggled to get normal times on it, and my first solve was about a 120, which is much slower than what I actually averaged. It was also tensioned too tightly, and it was barely corner cutting, so it felt pretty bad to solve on. However, after I set it up properly, by loosening it, as well as adding some Lunar and Martian, I found that it became quite a bit better. It still wasn't as fast as I would have liked, but it was definitely a lot better than it was out of the box. I did a lot of test solves on the cube, and overall, I would say its performance is slightly better than the Valk, but honestly not as good as I was expecting. There was a lot of hype around this cube, and I was honestly expecting it to be much better than the Valk 5x5, but it seems at best a marginal improvement. I am about 3 to 4 seconds faster on the Hong compared to the Valk, which is a pretty substantial time save, but at the same time, it really doesn't feel like the Hong is that much better than the Valk, despite me being faster on it. I would recommend buying this cube if you care a lot about 5x5, or if you aren't satisfied with the Valk, AoChuang, or MGC. I do think it's a great cube, but it also is really expensive, and if you already have a decent 5x5, I wouldn't say upgrading to this cube is necessary unless you really want to try it out and you think it might make you faster. But overall, I don't think that the Hong is as revolutionary and amazing as everyone says it is. It is a great cube, but it's not significantly better than the other top 5x5s on the market. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.